All right, I saw an article online. It got me mad and got me thinking, I got to make a video about this, so I want to know, who is the Jets' worst draft pick since 2006?
Jets, Jets!
All right, welcome to Jets Talk. My name's Ryan. I'll be your pilot today. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. If you've been here before, welcome back. I love having you here. Boys and girls, we'll be doing our ticket giveaway for Week 2, the Jets' home opener against the New England Patriots. So all you got to do is leave a comment on this video, and if you want some bonus points, share the video on one of your social media platforms, and you get double entered. So you can do that. But we're talking about a video. Well, not a video. We're talking about an article that got me fired up. I saw the headline, and I'm thinking, no way. I'm going to get triggered by this clickbait, and it got me anyway. So you guys saw the thumbnail. Who is the Jets' worst draft pick since 2006? And there's a headline from USA Today, Jets Wire over there. Mark Sanchez ranked Jets' worst draft pick since 2006 by Pro Football Focus. So I'm thinking, what the F, Pro Football Focus, are you doing? So I go look at the article, and it's kind of not exactly what I was expecting. The actual article was a draft of the first round, and the worst pick made at each selection, pick 1 through pick 32. So of those, the fifth pick was ranked as Mark Sanchez, selected by the New York Jets, which I kind of have an issue with anyway. I should really go back and look at other fifth overall picks before I start saying that. But either way, dude took us to 2 AFC Championship games. I can't, be that upset, even though the butt fumble's probably the worst thing that happened in my Jet kind of fanhood. But anyway. Okay, so the Jets actually had 4 players on Pro Football's list. It was number 5, Mark Sanchez, from the 2009 draft. The 6th pick, Vernon Gholston, from the 2008 draft. Calvin Pryor at number 18, 2014 draft. And Darren Lee, pick 20 in the 2016 draft. And it got me thinking, all right, those are all really, really bad picks. And I would argue the Vernon Gholston pick of those 4, easily the worst, because of the whole money issue. And then the dude never had a sack, at all in the NFL. Oh, man, he's so bad. He was so bad. Such a stud at the combine, and then absolutely nothing. So I got me thinking, aside from that, who is the Jets' worst draft pick that they have made since 2006? And a few things came to mind. Let's talk about Mark Sanchez first, because that's where this whole article stood. They reference that the trade up for Mark Sanchez was one of the big reasons why the Jets earned the right to have the 5th overall pick as being the worst pick in their, in that slot. That rationale makes no sense. That was one of the best damn trades that you could have done. If you told me you could get up from pick 17, where the Jets were, up to pick number 5 to go take your franchise quarterback for your first round pick, which you're already making a pick up at 5, so you're not really giving anything up for that. You're giving up your second round pick, and you're giving up 3 players. Let me know if you think really highly of any of these 3 players. Defensive end, Kenyon Coleman. Safety, Abram Elam. Quarterback, Brett Ratliff. If you're saying who, then the trade made a ton of sense. Mangini leaves the Jets, he takes some of his old pieces, and then we throw him a second round pick to go up and get Sanchez. Worthwhile gamble every day of the week. I would do it again, because there were no other good signal callers in that draft aside from the number 1 overall pick, Matthew Stafford. Sorry. Getting fired up here. Now let's talk worst draft pick in the Jets' history since 2006. For me, it is a no-brainer here. And I know I'm going to hear some people. There's going to be some people in the comments that do say Sam Darnold, believe it or not, because of the trade up we gave with the 3 second-round picks. But I'm going to argue something different, because I believe that was more on Gase. Sam's got to take some of the blame, but I can understand the having to reset the whole roster thing. My choice, hands down, bar none, not D. Milner, not Vernon Gholston, Christian Hackenberg. Oh my God, this guy has been the bane of our Jet fandom existence since we drafted him in 2016 in the second round. This guy, Let's take a step back. We go into 2017. We're looking at the draft. We have the number 6 overall pick. There's 2 nice shiny quarterbacks sitting there, Patrick Mahomes and Deshaun Watson, both sitting there. And you know what our genius of a GM decided to do? He's like, I just took Christian Hackenberg in last year's draft. He didn't play any snaps his first year. I'm going to take the best player on the board, which was Jamal Adams, and we're going to take Christian Hackenberg. We're going to see what he has this year, which we didn't anyway. Oh, God. God, drives me up a wall. He's looking ahead to the 2018 draft with Sam Darnold, Baker Mayfield, Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen, Josh Rosen. Like, you know what? Jets are going to be bad. If Hackenberg's bad, we have 5 quarterbacks to potentially take a stab at, which, in theory, not the worst thing. If you believe in Christian Hackenberg, then by all means, do that. Make that play. I'm okay with that. But I believe they decided not to take a quarterback that year because they did not want to admit a failure so early in their draft history. Maybe history. And Maccagnan didn't want to take the quarterback in either Mahomes or Watson. And what gets even worse is we traded up the 3 second-round picks to go up and get Sam Darnold from pick 6 up to pick 3. And when you realize what those picks could have been, you have Mahomes or Watson in 2017. 2018, you take Quentin Nelson, who would have been to the Jets, because I guarantee the Bills would have leapfrogged the Jets with the Colts, and the Jets would have wound up having Nelson fall in their laps. And then the next year, you could have had DK Metcalf. Like, oh, come on. That would have been friggin' awesome. And those aren't like even stretches of players. Like, we would have gone into your offensive line if we didn't need a quarterback in 2018. And wide receiver has been a problem. A lot of people like DK. So me, it's Hackenberg. Bar none. I'm sorry. Quarterbacks in the second round just don't work out like middle second round. It's like such a long shot, and to roll the dice on him over going with a quarterback that like people wanted, 2 teams traded up to go get their quarterbacks. It's Hackenberg for me. It's not Mark Sanchez. Mark, I love you. Thank you for 2009 and 2010. Guys, let me know what you think down below in the comments. Who is the Jets' worst draft pick since 2006? Is it someone that I did not mention on this list? Do you have a better excuse or reasoning for the bad pick that I maybe brushed aside? Let me know in the comments down below. Don't forget to share the video and comment on the video if you want to get entered into the 2 tickets to Week 2 against New England Patriots. All right, guys. My name's Ryan. I've been your pilot. Peace.